What's going on, guys? So this is for the Sapphire team. Make sure that you guys are submitting your tasks with your summary. Um, the summary is to, let me know that you have read what you needed to read and you clearly understand what you're reading. Your tasks, again, are the tests that I give you with your course. Every course has a task. Okay, so just remember to do that. And also, I'm just reminding you guys, I sent you an email to change your password. That is the email for Sapphire Physician Coding, for you guys to get into the teams for the program. Okay, it's not your regular teams. That teams is where you will find your courses. All of the courses are there. I don't expect you to go through all of the courses. Just look at the course that you're in. You guys can also download the course if you choose to, but I want you guys to stay on track. Your schedule that you have in there, I'm going to put dates on those schedules. You can put dates on yours, but it's going to be in the Teams folder where you can see it. And I think some of you guys do need dates to help you guys kind of stay on track. Because we're getting ready to get out of September, so I'm expecting some of you guys to be finished with medical terminology. If you're doing medical terminology, those of you who started on medical billing, you should be getting ready to come out of medical billing. If not, that's fine. I don't have the schedule in front of me, so I'm presuming that medical billing was about 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So at any rate, I'm going to go over the course perimeter. Course perimeter is all of your courses. It's like your schedule. You guys have that already. It's inside Teams. So that's what we're going to do. I did not do chat Saturday. I did do a chat, but it wasn't for you guys. I think I posted it on YouTube. It's something I posted on YouTube. And that has to do with the bariatric surgery, and the Ozempic pen. So you guys start researching those two things. I want a summary on those two things. Okay. Yeah, Miss Lambert is getting ready to, I don't know. We're going to find out. It depends, because, I have this phone on 3 times skew. So I think that's why I'm looking a little bit more plumper. But I don't know what it is. But, again, and my students can get on that too. Get in on that, get in on that discussion. Discussion is basically about the digestive system. And you guys putting your sense in as well. Let me know, about that. We're not up to that part, but that's just something we're kind of messing around with on YouTube. I'm kind of trying out different cameras and different voice aspects because some of my videos, they're horrible. I've tried to delete them, my sister says, don't delete them. I'm so tempted to delete some of them because some of them are like the audio and the video is like crazy. So, yeah, so again, by Christmas time on holiday, I want everybody, the new course, this is the new students. I want you guys starting the coding. I am so itching to get into the coding with you guys. We are going to have so much fun with this coding. I threw a case out there. I know you guys can't do it, but it's just look at it. It's kind of fun to look at. Also, some of the cases, you might see a small note down there that I did put down there. That note is to just give you a heads up. I want you guys to make sure you use your index cards. I have this here. I have plenty of these. You guys know I told you to make sure you get these. I want to see you guys using your index cards. The index cards is for you to study with, okay? And anybody that is on the YouTube or XYZ and you want to get in on the course, you guys let me know. Go on the website www.sapphirecoding.com, and then we'll talk about what we need to talk about. But that discussion that we're having on YouTube, thank you for those of you who have responded to that. It is, it's scary, and again, you guys know I watch Dr. Now and all these things all the time, and I told you my worst fear is that my face would be disrupted, And I didn't even have a fear of waking up. I know I probably will wake up, but I don't know. Everybody has a different opinion, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't weighed in a while since the last time I told you guys I weighed, so I probably won't weigh until another couple of days. Then I'll come back on and let you know what it is. Um, but again, those of you who are in my class, I want you guys to go ahead and start researching that. Start researching bariatric surgery. Okay, start researching bariatric surgery. Give me the different types of surgery. Give me alternatives to bariatric surgery. Um, again, these are some of the things that's going to be on your CPC. That's what it's about. My program is about you guys passing your CPC. I do have some of you that are in medical billing. That's fine. You guys that are in medical billing, if you choose to go further, you guys let me know. But the gist of this program is for my coders, and for you guys to pass your CPC. So make sure that you take heed to that. So the books that I put out there, make sure you take heed to those books. Remember, I found those books free, on Kindle, and there are a lot of paragraphs there. There are a lot of sections there that you guys can use, especially you guys who don't have your book already. I would, consider using that, definitely. And remember, on evolve.com, Elsevier, I do get the teacher's discount. So the discount is 25% off the books. So if you want me to order the book for you, let me know. Use the pay link so you guys can go ahead and forward that. Now go ahead and order the book for you. The pay link is www.pay.sapphirecoding.com. But those of you who want to do the Kindle, do the Kindle. I put all the books on there. You can access all the books, even the CPT book. Even if you just read the beginning of the CPT book, just read the beginning of that. The ICD-10 book, they're all there if you want to get kind of a gist of it. Some of you are working at home. It's kind of difficult when you're working at home, because when you're working at home, you have to stay focused on what you're doing. A lot of times I'm home, working, and, I kind of steadfast on what I'm doing. And I'm usually still working on Saturday and Sunday. That's why you guys have specific times for your chats. I changed them to 6 o'clock. So, and then it's 11 on Saturday. If I am working, I'm not going to do chat. I'm not going to do chat. You guys know, always archive it if that's the case. You guys do get your work in Google Drive. If you do not have your work in Google Drive, that is no worries. You can go ahead and get it off the Teams. Make sure that I have sent you an email, okay, in regards to Teams, okay? So just make sure that you have that. That's the guy emailing me from Elsevier. So, I again, make sure if you're going to get those books there, I'll get you 25% off. So, what else do we need to talk about? We do need to talk about you guys finishing what you're doing, and we moving on to the coding. Okay, I'm not rushing you onto the coding because you guys got to know medical terminology. I mean, you should have seen some of that stuff in there. I mean, I went over your final this past week for the coding. I'm gonna give you a word to the wise. When you see those long cases, you may not have time to read the full case. Okay, you're not going to have time to read the full case. I need you to be savvy enough to get that diagnosis and that procedure code from the beginning. Because in a lot of the course, I want to say case, in a lot of the case and the procedure, the provider is telling you what he did. He's telling you what he did. Okay? He's telling you the root cause of the procedure as in what he did. We need to know what the reason is that he is doing it. Got it? So, keep that in mind, steadfast. When you get to that portion, your core courses is your coding. Okay, even though, I still want you guys to look at that bariatric thing. Look at the bariatric. Okay. Your core course, I think the beginning one is integumentary. And that's hard. Make sure that I want you to keep a calculator. Okay, if you guys have one of those rulers or one of those tape measures, keep one of those too, because a lot of times when the provider's talking about they did an incision on zero point 0.3, then they did a 3 millimeter excision around. A good example is when you're looking at your phone and you see that recording button and you see the red button, that's where the incision is. And then you see the white line coming around, that's the 3 millimeters around. I know I'm using that as an example, but you can just imagine how it is coding. Ain't no easy trip on coding, I'm telling you. The good thing about it is you're going to get savvy with it. The more you do it, the better you get. You guys already know that. The more you read, the better you get. So again, just keep in mind, it's not going to stop when you take your test. You have to continue on. You have to continue on. Some of you who can do 2 or 3 courses a day and you're moving faster than others, that's good. But you've got to give me tasks. I've got to see, if you can pass chapter 1, if you can pass chapter 2, before you actually move on to the next thing. I mean, you guys know I'm not going to micromanage you, but when I touch bases with you and send you guys emails, I need you guys to get back to me because I've got to see where you're at. Okay, especially some of you who are working during the time that I have the chats. You can't ask questions, but again, you guys know, hit me up on one-on-one. We're going to do a one-on-one because I got to make sure you guys are good with what you're doing. So some of you who did start with medical terminology, that's fine. I see some of you flipped over to medical billing because you got your book. That's fine. Just make sure you you kind of catch up with what you need to stay on track. You guys have a schedule to stay on track. You have a schedule, okay? You have a schedule. If you have work that's due next Sunday, you're doing that work this week. So Monday through Friday, Saturday, you have work that's due Sunday. You get it back the next Sunday, okay? I always try to give it back to you on Sunday, but if you guys can give me the task and the summary together, that's good. But you remember, you guys got 2 days a week to hand in material. Okay, you got 2 days a week to hand in material. And that's for some of you guys are faster than others. Sunday is fine. If you give me 2 chapters on Sunday, that's fine. If you are giving me 1, make sure you make note of it. Make sure you make note of it. Because when I write down on what you've given me, I'm going to put the summary that you have given me. Just watch your spelling. Watch some of those things that you're doing as far as your summary. No, I don't need APA style. I'm good with that. I will give you a small math test at the end. I'm going to give you a small math test. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate the math into your lessons. I might. So if you guys do see that in the classroom, I've added that in there. So yeah, I just need to know that you know how to do simple math. I'm not saying you don't know, but there is a math session that I want you guys to do because there's calculations that you're going to do in the coding. But it's just a simple math. That's all it is. And you got to calculate deductions and co-payment and all that kind of stuff. I don't know whoever going to payment post and some of the billers. You guys got to count that money right. Some of you who may be working in accounts receivable. You want to. I don't know who's doing reconciliation, but you may have to do reconciliation. That's numbers. And you want to be right. I mean, I seen some women doing payment post and reconciliation. I mean, they are they are fast. They are fast, and I'm talking about speed. Okay, I mean, you don't even see their hands moving. You don't see their hands moving on the calculator, and they are absolutely correct. Many years ago, I used to do payment posting, and it's like, all right, how many times are you gonna do reconciliation again? I just hated it, And one day I was doing it, it was my birthday, and my mistake was telling them that it was my birthday, so they thought I was just kind of getting fed up because of my birthday. I was ready to go. But at any rate, my coworker, she ended up doing it. That was just probably 20 years ago. I mean now, all right, yeah, I'm kind of savvy with the, the calculator now. But you guys do need to know a little bit of math, so I am going to throw that in there. And again, Tina asked me to put that video on YouTube. Tina's in your prior class, so the new students, you won't see that, but I did put it on there. I'm not even sure which one it was, but it was another one that I think I did for you guys. If I put it on YouTube, anybody can see. You guys can go ahead and see it. I haven't locked it or anything. I used to just kind of lock um the videos when I used to put them on YouTube, but y'all can. I don't think it's necessary. Depending on what it is, because only those of you in the classroom know where we're at. You guys know what we're talking about. But again, if that's the route that we're going to take, that's fine. If you guys have something you want me to go ahead and post on YouTube, I'll go ahead and put it on YouTube, no problem. So Tina, that is up there. You guys can go ahead and look at that chat. I'm not sure which one it was, but you guys can go ahead and look at that. So if you guys have any questions, give me an email. Let me know, what's going on. And again, I'll probably start posting back on YouTube, but it's all about motivation. You guys, continue on what you're doing. I saw so many people, on different pages that are just ready to learn how to code. They're just ready to jump in. And some of them just don't know which steps that you're going to take. I mean, YouTube has so much stuff on it. I mean, you can just type in something. You done learn something. I was looking for something the other day. I was going to type it in. I can't remember what it was, but type it in on YouTube, especially Excel. Some of you are not that Excel savvy. When you get into billing, you get into coding, and you start getting up to supervisor, manager, XYZ, you have to be savvy in Excel. So make sure you're savvy in that. I always keep the Excel book here in case I get stuck or lost. But you always have money that you're moving around. You have spreadsheets that you need to put in order, especially if you need to give them to your CEO or your VP or your owner. You need to make sure that you have that stuff so he can see it, or she can be able to see it. So this was just a quickie. I'm 17 minutes in, but I wanted to make sure that you guys were on the right page. Make sure when you do your summary, you are giving me a task. Okay. The summary dividends, I'm not sure if that's the word I want, but it's in there. And the list is there of what you're going to, make your summary about, or what you're going to put in there. And it's basically, you are letting me know that you have read the chapter and you understand, what you're reading. So that's fine. But I gotta say it again. I also need the test. I need the test. Some of you, if you want to do several, other than the 2 or 1 that you're doing, you can do several and give me those, at one time. You can upload those on Google Drive. You can put them in your folders. Miss Lambert, I put this in my folder. I'm going in there. Or XYZ. So just there's different ways. You guys already know how you can upload stuff to me. And again, most of you, everybody's really on the same sliding scale. Everybody is good. Just give me your work so that I can see what you're doing. And some of you, definitely applaud you. Some of you guys are just straight working independently, and you're just working the work that I'm giving you. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. Nothing is wrong with that. That's you're working on your independence. That's fine. When I give you your final, just get, I want to make sure you get a good score on it. And most of you, what you're giving me is fine. What you're giving me is fine. I'm giving you a grade back. Put those grades in there. You remember that sheet I told you to put your grades on your data sheet? Put them in there, so you can keep up with your grades. The other thing that I want to talk about, I don't want to go over 20 minutes with this. Some of you had asked me about the ebook for the exam. I talked about this before, but I'm just reminding you. If you get a CPT, ICD-10, HCPC ebook, you cannot use that on your exam. You must have physical books. Okay, you must have physical books. Remember what I said. Some of you want to take your test at home. There'll be a camera on you. So your camera must be going around at least 360. You see this width that I'm seeing? I can expand this camera for longer than this, and you can see more of this room. So just be precarious. And they look at your book same way. Just be precarious of it. So if you do find something in your book that you're writing down, just take heed to not just have a whole paragraph of stuff. Just, write down what you need so you can jump right to it. Leslie asked me about the guidelines. Leslie, read those guidelines again. Okay, I want you to continue reading the guidelines. What seems a little funky to you, put it on your index card. Put it on your index cards. I think I want to look in the Sapphire teams. I think there's a file in there on the guidelines, but if it's not, I'm gonna do another one anyway. Some of you who are already on ICD 10, and your chat is already in there on the guidelines. But we're gonna do another session on that anyway, so don't worry about that. Just make sure that you read them again. And some of the deciphering is coming from your medical terminology, so make sure that you understand that. And the guidelines, make sure you're clear on where to find stuff. So that's the basics of you knowing how to find stuff. On your CPC, there might be something on there. Where is, diabetes? What section is diabetes and something like that, or XYZ. And, that's the gist of you doing your guidelines. So make sure you prepare to that. Okay? So I'm going to stop this video. And I'm going to go ahead and post this in you guys' file. Some of you who are on YouTube, we'll go ahead and post that on there. I mean, there's nothing, I'm not doing anything on here. I'm just talking. So some of the stuff that's there, I would have to take it off. So, Tina, let me know if you've seen that. I'm not sure if you want it on YouTube because you can't get into the school, or you can't. Let me know why. I mean, I don't care. I mean, you can go on YouTube, but I've got to lock that back because that's for the students that are in your class, that are your prior class, and you have that too. So let me know, because I'm gonna private that video. If you've seen it already, let me know. I've already put that same video back in your session. So let me know. Send me an email about that last chat that we put up there. That chat that we put up there, that was a course teams one that you wanted up there. So that's the one that I put. All right, and that was pretty clear. Some of the videos is choppy. I'm taking them off of YouTube because I don't know I don't know. So it was so we'll do that. But again, that bariatric thing, I don't know. I have to go to Tennessee soon, so I don't even know if I even have time to do it, but it's still in the works. Okay, so I'm going to sign off for this. I'm 22 minutes in. Make sure you guys call me. Let me know any type of questions you got. You guys can also email me, lisa.lamb@sapphireclothing.com. Okay, anybody want to get on the classroom, y'all let me know. And there's a holiday coming up. Nah, there's no holiday coming up because I think it's just Halloween. But let me know. Let me know what you guys want to do. And we'll take it from there. Okay, so I'll see you guys later.